adventhealth.com. For the Panther boys, they are in first place in the Dun St. Croix at 3-0. They have a 6-2 overall record after their 65-37 win over McDonald Central. Now Elk Mound in second place, right behind the Panthers at 2-1. They're 7-3 overall after their 84-52 win over Shitek Weyerhaeuser. Caden Rosso is the Mounders' leading scorer at 18 points a game. He's also their leading rebounder, key player for the Mounders that the Panthers will definitely have to key on. For Durand, Gunnar Hurlburt leading the way scoring with 14 points a game. He's also the leading rebounder, so we could see a pretty good battle between Gunnar Hurlburt and Caden Russo tonight. And coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetzky about the win over McDonald Central and tonight's game against Elk Mound. And on the way on the Advent Health Panther Preview, well, we're going to tell you who won where and who's playing where on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
At Advent Health, nothing is more important to us than you. We're here to care for you, ease your mind, and lift your spirits. Our medical expertise and network of care can help you meet your health challenges, hurdles, and hardships with hope, with courage, with confidence. Today, tomorrow, and in the future, we are here when you need us the most. For the latest updates on coronavirus, visit coronavirusresourcehub.com.
Welcome back to the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. As we get ready for tonight's Durand Elk Mound boys basketball game, let's run down scores from last night on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. In a game heard here on WRDN and Girls Hoops, the Durand Panthers defeated Plum City Elmwood 49-32. Meanwhile, Lake City over Pine Island at 68-32. Colfax, they win again. They defeat Spring Valley 77-34. Elk Mound over Boyceville 65-21. Gilmanton over Augusta over Gilmanton 53-28. While Red Wing, they defeated Faribault 76-28. Boys basketball from last night. Ellsworth defeats Barron 63-47. Meanwhile, Lake City over Pine Island 75-42. And it was Baldwin Woodville defeating Somerset 64-63. Girls hockey last night, Austin over Red Wing 9-3. And in boys hockey from last night, Red Wing defeated Austin 6-2. Tonight in high school sports, in boys basketball, along with the Durand Elk Mound matchup. In the Dun St. Croix, Colfax is at Boyceville. Plum City Elmwood travels to Mondovi. Spring Valley hosting Glenwood City. Darrell Conference boys hoops, Alma Center Lincoln at Cochrane Fountain City. Oliva Strum hosting Alma Pepin. Melrose Mindoro at Gilmanton. Independence hosts Whitehall. And in the Middle Border Conference, Osceola is at Ellsworth. Girls basketball tonight, Middle Border Conference has a bunch of games. Altoona at Ellsworth, Baldwin Woodville hosting Osceola, Prescott at Somerset, St. Croix Central is at Amory. That's what's happening around the area on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard at our website at realcountry1430.com/sports. On the way on our Advent Health Panther Preview, we're going to talk with Durand head coach Justin Radetzky about the win over McDonald Central and tonight's game against Elk Mound. That's coming up on the Advent Health Panther Preview, brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. It's time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Right now, health is in every headline. But are we actually taking care of ourselves? At Advent Health, we're making sure you can safely check in with a medical professional. Schedule an appointment with your primary care provider or book a virtual visit right from your home. We're taking every safety precaution so you have easy access to care. There's never been a more important time to take care of your whole health. It's time to check in. Download the Advent Health app or visit AdventHealthDurand.com.
The Advent Health Panther Preview brought to you by Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at AdventHealth.com as we get ready for tonight's Durand Elk Mound, a boys basketball game. Joining us right now, Durand head coach Justin Radetzky. And Coach, well, let's first talk about the McDonald Central game. Pretty nice win.
Yeah, I thought things went well for us. They started out in their zone and kept it kind of close by halftime, and they kind of switched up in the second half, and we were able to take advantage of it and get a good flow going offensively. Got out in transition, got a lot of stops in the second half. I think we wore on them most of the whole game. It was just kind of they came out hot and had some energy, and then our kind of depth and we pressed them a little bit there too, and it just kind of wore on them throughout the game, and we just kept extending our lead.
And that, they did make some changes at halftime. Were you surprised that when those changes really kind of weren't working, it's like, maybe we should go back to what we were doing? Or do you think it was just because they were so worn out?
I'm not sure. I wasn't expecting him to switch from zone to man just because it was somewhat of a close game at halftime. I think we had like an 8-point lead or something like that. Some coaches want to see what else they can do and try to mix it up. Maybe looking back, he might have thought, maybe we should have stayed in it. But I was happy with our guys and how we adjusted from what they were doing, and we were really able to capitalize.
Talking with Durand head coach Justin Radetzky. Well, tonight taking on Elk Mound. They're in second place, game behind us in the Dunn St. Croix Conference. What do you see in the Mounders?
They got a nice team. We've known that for quite a long time. Nice player in that, Caden Russo, the sophomore. They got a couple other guys that can shoot it nice from outside. They'd like to play a little 1-3-1 and kind of make it into a 3-point game a little bit. Last game they had, I think, 14 or 16 threes, something like that, against Shatek Weyerhaeuser. One of the guys had six threes in the first half. So, they like to chuck it from downtown. So we got to make sure we can test those threes, make sure we get a hand up, block out. They only get one shot on each possession. And then we got to get out and run and get out and transition the best we can.
It's one of the things you can live or you can die by the threes. One thing, though, with threes that I've always seen is those long rebounds. Yeah, okay, I might have missed it, but it's not just underneath the hoop. It can hit the rim and go flying, and that kind of gives everybody a chance to get the ball.
Yeah, we got to be the first ones to the ball. We really got to, anything that's loose out there, any long rebounds, we got to be tracking it down and getting after it, and we know they're going to get after it. They're well coached, and they do it every year. They do that, and I really want to see how our guys play whether we're playing zone or man, and just see how well we can get through all the actions. And they're going to be setting flares and down screens and pin screens for those threes to get open. Then as soon as you get way out there on it, they're going to slip all that action and get some layups too. So we got to make sure we just play sound and communicate well on defense.
Do they try to use the threes to say don't do a zone?
Yes and no. I think that's just part of their style too. They like to have some. If they got the guys that can knock it down, one's shooting it at 45% and the other one's like 48%. So, if you're shooting that well from outside, why not throw them up there, right? So, it'll just be us contesting everything and making sure we get a hand up and making things hard for them.
Wow, 45%. That's 49% too. That's borderline frightening.
Yeah, and it's early. It's early in the season too. Some of them aren't. Haven't shot 200 threes up this year, and see what their percentage is at the end of the year. You get on a hot streak for a couple games that can really juice your percentage too. So
you mentioned that they like to primarily use a 1-3-1 for defense.
Yep, they do. A few games we've seen, they start man-to-man, and then they get into the 1-3-1. Last few games, it started 1-3-1 the whole time, and then if they got it, they adjust man later on. But I'm sure he'll mix it up here and there, and they'll trap up top, they'll trap in the corners. Just depends on what the feel is for them.
Should be a fun game tonight. We'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thanks.
Durand head coach Justin Radetzky on the way. Starting lineups and tip-off. It's Durand hosting Elk Mound in a Dunn St. Croix boys basketball matchup. Coming up next on Real Country 1430 AM stereo, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM. Translator W297CH, Durand.
What does it mean to feel whole? For some, it's omega-3s, high fives, or shuffleboard. It's kale, kiwi, kumquats, all together. Whatever helps you feel whole, Advent Health is here to support it. We're here to heal what hurts, ease your mind, and lift your spirit with world-class medical expertise and compassionate whole-person care. So go for it. Get back on your feet. Overcome the odds. Live your best life and feel whole with Advent Health. To learn more, visit AdventHealth.com.
The leadership of Sergeant Tyler Trains. and the Durand Marching Band with this evening's national anthem. And once again, good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Winnekins on Real Country 1430 AM, WRDN, Durand, Mondovi, Wabasha, and 107.3 FM. Translator W297CH Durand. A special welcome as well to the men and women serving in the military listening to our broadcast at our website at realcountry1430.com. We hope tonight's broadcast brings you a taste of home wherever you may be serving, and we thank you for your service. Thank you to Adams Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center, Durand, and also Prime Realty of Durand and Mondovi. Visit their website at PrimeRealtyMidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. They are our streaming audio sponsors. Also, a welcome to those of you watching our game as well on the Durand, Arkansas School District's YouTube channel, also on NTech Channel 99, and our live streaming service at our website. Braden's running the camera tonight. Thanks to Braden for coming out tonight. Well, let's introduce the Mounders. Coming out number 1, Caden Russo. Also number 2, Ethan Johnson. Number 3, Ryan Bartig. And number 12, Bro Todd. And also at number 15, Samuel Wenzel. And the Mounders 7-3 overall, 2-1 in the Dun St. Croix in second place. For the Durand Panthers, 6-2 overall, 3-0 in the Dun St. Croix. In first place, number 3, senior Simon Bauer coming out. Number 11 is junior Zach Nelson. Number 12, junior Dre Bauer. Number 23, senior Gunnar Hurlbert. And number 24, sophomore Ethan Hurlbert. Panthers in their home uniforms with the white uniforms with the purple numerals. The Mounders in their road uniforms, black uniforms with orange numerals. The Mounders will be going from left to right, and the Panthers right to left for our first half. Throughout the night, we're going to be thanking some special folks. These are our high school sports sponsors. Please thank them as well. They make our broadcast possible, including Numbers R Us, Common Sense Bookkeeping, and more. They're a certified QuickBooks Pro advisor and daily money manager. Give them a call at 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersrus.com. And 24/7 in West Wisconsin Telecom, building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Visit wwt.coop for more information. And the tip is controlled by the Mounders, trying to get a quick bucket. Big throw in to Russo, but he can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. It's Panther ball. From the JV game earlier tonight, Elk Mound won at 53-39. Simon Bauer brings it up court to Dre Bauer. Long cross-court pass to Nelson. Here comes the trap, 2-1-2 zone, it looks like is what we've got. And trying to drive inside is Ethan Hurlbert. Kicks it back out to Nelson at the top of the key inside. Loose ball, and coming up with it is Bauer. He manages to get it back to Ethan. Ethan in the corner now. Ethan drives inside, kicks it back out to Gunnar. Gunnar in the corner, 3-ball, shot no good. And rebounded by the Mounders. That is Bartig with the rebound, coming back the other way. Over to Wenzel on the right wing. Now to the top of the key, over to Todd. Todd now will hand it off to Russo. Russo on the left wing. Pass over to Johnson, top of the key, can't drive in. Now back out to Todd. Todd looking for someone inside, no one there. He's at the top of the key now. Russo on the left wing. Looking for someone inside, no one's there. So back over to Todd. Todd now back to Wenzel on the right wing, now into the right corner. And coming back out to the wing is Bartig, tries to drive inside, can't. 3-ball coming, that's number 2, and that's Johnson with the 3. And this is something in talking with Coach Radetsky. We could see bombs away by the Mounders. And Bauer now hands it off to Hurlbert. Hurlbert, though, Gunnar travels. And it'll go back to the Mounders. Mounders leading 3-0. And back the other way now. Over to number 15, that's Wenzel. Wenzel now back to Bartig. Bartig now inside pass, and that is Wenzel. Wenzel has to kick it back out, though, to the top of the key. Now over to Todd. Todd on the wing. Back out to Russo. Russo on the right wing. Russo looking for a cutter inside. No one's there to Wenzel, top of the key now. And a head fake of a 3 is Todd. Todd tries to drive in from the left wing. Can't do it now. He'll kick it back out to Wenzel. Wenzel tries to drive in. Back out to Todd now. Again on the left side. Russo will try to drive in. He stops. Now he kicks it back out to the outside to Bartig. Bartig right wing inside now. That is Johnson. Johnson head fake, puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Hurlburt. That's Gunner with the rebound to Simon Bauer. Bauer now to Nelson. Nelson left wing will drive inside, puts up the shot. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on the Mounders. Nelson to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on number 2, Ethan Johnson. So Nelson goes to the line, and thank you to Riverside Grill. Visit Riverside Grill for daily specials. Don't forget about Friday Fish Fry. That was tonight. Tomorrow night, Saturday prime rib. Chicken on Sunday as well. Riverside Grill, downtown Durand. First free throw was good. Alcivia Co-op. Visit Alcivia Co-op Small Engine Center. Tune up that snowblower before the next big snowstorm. That's Alcivia Co-op Durand. Nelson's first free throw good. Next free throw on the way is also good. And it makes it to 3-2 Mounder lead. Bringing it up now across the timeline is Bartig. Bartig now over to Russo. Russo left wing. Russo looking for someone inside. No one there. Over to Wenzel now, top of the key. He hands it off to Bartig. Bartig right wing. Tries to drive inside. Nearly loses the ball. Now gets it into the corner to Johnson. Right baseline. Kicks it back out. Russo, or check that. Wenzel grabs it. Back to Russo. Russo top of the key. Over to Bartig on the left wing. Bartik drives inside, dishes it off now to Todd. Todd puts up the shot, whistle, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Nelson. That'll be his first team foul. Going to the line for 2 now is number 12, Bro Todd. Thank you to Durand Smokehouse. Visit Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand, and ask about the beef and pork bundles from Durand Smokehouse. Martin Transport. Visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. First free throw, no good. Next free throw on the way. Rolls in and out, no good. Rebounded by Gunner. Gunner over to Simon. Simon's going to keep it himself. Splits 2 defenders. Puts it up. Over. Lays it. No good. Ethan Hurlburt tips it up. Tip, 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 tip. And finally coming up with it is Wenzel. And a bounce pass now quickly back the other way is Johnson. Johnson tries to grab in front, or run in from the right corner. Kicks it back out. 3 ball from the top of the key. Shot no good. And Dre Bauer with the rebound. Over to Nelson. Nelson pushes it up court to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer to Ethan. Ethan has the ball knocked out of his hands, but he's the last one to touch it. It'll stay Mounder ball. And inbounded now to Bartig. Full court Panther press now over to Russo. Russo hands it over, or passes it off to Johnson. Johnson now back to Russo. Over to Johnson. Johnson now, he's going to try and drive inside. Dishes it off to Todd. Todd has to kick it back out now. Russo at the left wing. Passes to Johnson in the corner, back to Russo on the left wing. Working the left side now, Bartik top of the key. Over to Todd. Todd now passes it back over to Johnson. Johnson tries to drive inside, can't do it. Kicks it out to Todd on the right side. Now back to Johnson. He'll try to drive into the lane again. Puts up a shot, no good. Tip, 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 tip. And still coming up with it is the Mounders. Loose ball though, and coming up with it is Gunner. Gunner Hurlburt comes back the other way for the Panthers. He'll get it over to Nelson. Nelson left baseline. He gets shoved out of bounds by number 2. Johnson, that'll be his second team foul. It'll stay Panther ball. Mounders lead 3-2, 14:02 remaining in the first half. Coming in now for the Mounders, number 20, Aiden Bartholomew, as Johnson comes out. Simon to inbound it to our left, still looking over to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer now on the left wing, pass intercepted by Bartholomew. Over to Russo. Russo puts it up and in. 5-2 Mounders. Over to Simon Bauer now. Bauer across the timeline. Over to Nelson now. Nelson will try and drive inside. Can't do it. Or check that was Dre. Now Nelson. 3 ball by Nelson. Shot no good. Simon Bauer, though, gets the rebound. He'll retreat back to the center court. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on the Mounders. Foul will be on number 12. That's Todd. His first third-team foul. Mounders lead 5-2. Anibis comes in and Feedy comes in. Nelson and Dre Bauer take a seat. Feedy to inbound it on the far side. And Feedy now to Anibis. Anibis back over to Gunner. Here comes the trap from the zone. Over to Ethan now. Ethan will try and drive in from the left corner. Back to Gunner. Gunner thought about the 3, said nope, not going to do it. Feedy now. Right corner. 3 ball. Shot. Ooh, no good. Off the side of the rim. He gets his own rebound. No, back to Simon Bauer. Top of the key. 3 ball. Simon Bauer with a 3. and we're tied at 5. Bartig now will come up across the town line for the Mounders. Tied at 5. Over to Todd. Todd on the left wing. Todd now looking for someone inside. No one home. Over to Bartig now, top of the key. Hard pass to Russo on the right wing. Russo now tries to get around Ethan Hurlburt. He's trying to get into the lane. Turnaround jumper puts up a shot. No good. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Panther ball. Coming in now for the Mounders, number 22, Cale Knutson, as Todd takes a seat. Inbounded to Bauer. That's Simon Bauer. So Bauer will come up across the timeline for the Panthers. Over to Ethan. Ethan Hurlburt now to Gunnar. Gunnar Hurlburt now will be on the right wing. Bounce pass to Feedy in the right corner. Inside now to Anibis. Anibis, tough shot on the turnaround. Shot no good. Whistling a foul. Foul's going to be on Elk Mound. That's going to be on Johnson. His third. Oh, look out. He's already in a little bit of foul trouble. 4th team foul. Or check that. They're going to call it number 20. Okay, that's Bartholomew. Now Bauer now. Bounce pass back over to Hurlburt. Ethan Hurlburt's pass intercepted. Intercepted by Wenzel. And coming across the timeline now are the Mounders. Bartholomew now on the top of the key. Looking for Russo, driving the lane, intercepted. Intercepted by Anibis. Anibis to Bauer. Bauer now lets everybody go by. Over to Ethan Hurlburt. 3 ball from the right wing off the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Mounders. That's Bartig with the rebound. He'll come across the timeline now for the Mounders. Now we get another 3 ball from Knutson from the left wing. 8-5 Mounders. Across the timeline is Bauer. Bauer now over to Ethan. Ethan back to Bauer. Bauer at center court comes down to the top of the key. Long cross court pass to Gunnar now. Gunnar squares up. 3 ball. Shot way short. And it'll go back to the Mounders. Nelson coming back in for the Panthers. And Dre Bauer coming back in as Simon Bauer and Gunnar Hurlburt take a seat. So Russo to inbound it for Elk Mound. Inbounded to Bartig. Bartig now will bring it up court for the Mounders, leading 8-5, 11:29 remaining in the half. Bartig keeps it himself, gets into the lane, loses his footing, but manages to get the pass off. They kick it back out high. 3 ball coming up, no good. And rebounded by Ethan. Ethan Hurlburt with the rebound. Over to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer now to Nelson. Nelson on the right wing. Back over to Bauer. Bauer now to Feedy. Feedy left corner. Thought about the 3-sided against it. Loose ball now. And it's going to be a jump. It'll be Panther ball. And so now Nelson to inbound it. Or check that, Bauer to inbound it. Bauer now inbounds it to Hurlburt. Hurlburt drives the lane, whistling a travel. So we'll go back to the Mounders. Russo to inbound it to Bartig. Bartig will bring it up court and across the timeline. Bartig now over to Bartholomew. Right wing drives inside, puts up the shot from the wing. Shot no good, underlaid it, and rebounded by Hurlburt. Hurlburt will bring it up court for the Panthers. Comes across the timeline now. Here comes the trap. He knows it's coming too. Bounce pass over to Bauer. Bauer now on the right wing. Long cross court pass to Nelson. Nelson over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt tries to drive the left baseline. He steps out of bounds. And he's not happy that he felt he was forced out of bounds. And so inbounded once again to Bartig. Bartig across the timeline now for the Mounders. Bartig comes over to the left wing. Bartig fakes left, goes right, but stays on the outside now. Over to Todd. Todd now back to Knutson. Knutson to Todd. Todd now over to Bartholomew. He'll drive in from the left wing, kicks it back out to the corner, and now driving in is Bartig from the corner. Puts up a tough shot, no good. Loose ball coming up with it is Bauer. Bauer over to Feedy. Feedy back to Bauer. Bauer will bring it up court. Now over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt, long cross-court pass over to Nelson, left corner. 3 ball, shot's good by Zach Nelson, and we're tied once again with 9:50 remaining in the half. Across the timeline now comes Bartig. Bartig at the top of the key now over to Russo. Russo on the left wing. Russo looking for a cutter, nobody there. He'll keep it on the outside now to Bartholomew. Bounce pass now to Knutson on the left or on the right wing. Back to Todd. Todd head fakes the three. Now he puts up a 10-foot shot. Short, no good. Rebounded by Feedy. Feedy back to Bauer. Bauer bomb to Anibis. Anibis puts up the shot. Overlays it. No good. Rebounded by Todd. Quickly back the other way comes Bartig. Bartig now down to the right wing. And Todd now retreats, or check that, Bartig retreats back over to center court. Now bounce pass over to Bartholomew on the right wing. Back out to Bartig at the top of the key. Here comes another three from the left wing. Shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Feedy. Over to Bauer. Bauer across the timeline. Bauer now over to Nelson, or to Hurlbert rather. Long cross-court pass back to Nelson. He head fakes the three. Over to Hurlbert now. Hurlbert squares up. Three ball. Shot's good by Ethan Hurlbert. And the Panthers lead now 11-8. It's bombs away on the threes here. And across the timeline now comes Bartig. Bartig over to Russo. Russo now to Knutson. Knutson long cross-court pass to Russo. And nice steal by Ethan Hurlbert, who stole it out of his hands and saved it from going out of bounds. Over to Bauer. Bauer now to Nelson. Nelson left wing back to Hurlbert. Hurlbert three ball. Shot does not get the shooter's roll. Crash in the glass is Feedy. Feedy to Nelson. Left corner. Three ball. Shot no good. Rebounded by Bauer. Bauer back to Nelson. Nelson now on the left wing. Loses the ball. Stolen by Russo. Russo all alone on the break. And he puts it up and in. Back the other way quickly comes Bauer. Bauer now over to Hurlbert. Hurlbert in the right corner. Long cross-court pass to Nelson. Nelson left wing. Does not take the three. Drives inside. Puts up the shot off the back of the rim. No good. Anibis with the rebound. Over to Hurlbert. Hurlbert long two. Shot no good. Rebounded by Russo. Back over to Bartig. Bartig now across the timeline. Over to Todd. Todd thought about the three. Decided against it to Russo. Russo now over to Bartholomew on the left wing. Bartholomew now will pass it back to Todd. Top of the key to Russo on the right wing. Panthers lead by one. Over to Todd. Todd tries to drive inside, can't do it. Russo, three ball, shot no good. And whistling a foul. Foul will be on Elk Mound. Foul's going to be on Johnson. Oh, check that, number 22, Knutson. And that'll be his first. And we get a timeout. Elk Mound with 7:29 remaining. Panthers lead 11-10 here in the first half. And thank you to Ryan Sports Shop. Visit Ryan Sports Shop for all of your ice fishing supplies, including rods, reels, bait augers, and more. Ryan Sports Shop, downtown Durand. Provisions Health. Their new clinic is open. They had their open house today on 3rd Avenue West, right across the street from SFB, Security Financial Bank, and Provisions Health Clinic with local provider Nikki Gillis. Visit to provisions.health for more information. I had a chance to take a tour of the facility today. It's just absolutely beautiful. Jerry Bear & Sons with custom-made feed for livestock from Hubbard Feeds, located by Anibis Silo, Highway 25 Durand. The Chen Smith Funeral Home serving the Mondovi area. Find out about pre-planning funeral services now by calling 926-3630 or visit chenfit-smithfuneralhome.com. Bowerville Tire for all of your tire needs, rotations, and oil changes. It's Bowerville Tire, Prospect Street, Durand, and the Cottage. From floral arrangements to gifts for mom. Valentine's Day just around the corner. Visit the Cottage, downtown Durand. Please thank all of our high school sports sponsors. Without the support of these businesses, it's simple. We wouldn't be able to do this. So please thank all of our sponsors. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their stores, and tell them thank you for supporting our high school broadcasts. All right, we are ready to go. And so now, inbounded to Simon Bauer, who's back in. Bauer now to Dre Bauer. Over to Gunner. Gunner's back in. Inside pass to Feedy. Oh, Feedy got behind everybody. They didn't see him, and up and in. Easy bucket for Feedy on that right baseline. And over to Bartig now. Bartig now will hand it off to Todd. He tries to drive inside at the top of the key. Looking for Russo. Can't do it. Now has to pass it to Wenzel. Wenzel to Todd. Todd to Russo on the right or left wing. He'll drive inside. Kicks it back out. Three ball. And shot's good. And that is Todd. And once again, we're tied. The old high-low. And Bauer now to Dre. Dre over to Hurlbert. Hurlbert left wing. Inside pass to Nelson. Nelson has his shot blocked. Puts up another shot. No good. And he gets the ball. It goes out of bounds. the shot was partially blocked, that first one, and he tried to do the putback and couldn't do it. Over to Simon now will inbound it. Simon looking. Over to Nelson. Nelson left corner. 3-ball. Way shot no good. And too far and rebounded by Russo. Tied at 13. 6:37 left here in the half. And so now Bartig over to Russo. Russo now back to Knutson. Knutson over to Russo now on the left wing. Top of the key is Bartig. Back over to Knutson. Knutson right wing tries to drive inside. Stops. Back out to Russo. Russo now over to Wenzel. Wenzel will try and drive inside. Can't do it. Back to Todd. Todd now over to Russo on the right wing. Long cross-court pass to Todd on the left wing. He'll drive inside. He'll stop. Inside pass now to Wenzel. Does a head fake, then puts it up and in. He was right at the post. Just waiting for that pass. Simon over to Dre now. Mounders lead by 2. Over to Simon. Bounce pass now to Feedy. Feedy left corner. Long cross-court pass to Gunner. Gunner now on the right wing. Gunner drives inside himself. Whistle and no shot. Foul before the shot. Foul, I think, is going to be on number 22, Knutson. 16 foul. Nope, that'll be his first. All right. And so over to Gunner now. Gunner right corner. 3-ball. Shot no good. Missed everything. And coming up with it is Todd. Long cross-court pass over to Knutson. Knutson inside now to Wenzel. Wenzel puts up a shot. No good. And getting the steal there on the rebound was Gunner. Gunner to Bauer. Bauer across. That's Simon Bauer coming across the timeline over to Feedy. Feedy now. Bounce pass back to Hurlbert. Hurlbert. Over to Dre. Dre Bauer on the left wing. Back to Hurlbert on the right wing. Over to Simon. Simon bounce pass to Feedy in the left corner. Long cross-court pass to Dre. Dre head fakes the 3. 10-foot shot. Good. Dre Bauer with the nice jump shot. His first points of the night. And the Panthers we are once again tied at 15. And whistle and a travel in the whistle and a foul rather. Foul will be on Hurlbert. His first second team foul. Ethan Hurlbert comes in for Feedy. Tied at 15, 4:57 remaining in the half. Coming up, our Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency and SFB Security Financial Bank halftime show. And bounce pass now over to Bartig. Bartig now back to Russo. Russo on the right wing. Russo over to Todd. Todd will drive inside, puts up the shot in the lane. Shot no good. Rebounded by Dre. Dre Bauer with the rebound to Hurlbert. That's Gunner. Gunner over to Ethan. Tried to force it in, and it's going to be off of... No, are they going to call it's going to be out of bounds off Elk Mound. Okay. So Simon Bauer to inbound it to our left. Inbounds it quickly to Dre Bauer, driving down the lane. Oh, they didn't account for Dre Bauer. And a nice easy shot, 17-15 Panthers. Back over the other way now is Knutson. Knutson over to Wenzel. Wenzel now top of the key. Back over to Todd. Todd on the right wing. Over to Russo. Russo, 3-ball. Shot no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Simon Bauer. Pass intercepted by Russo. Russo and Bauer going to go toe-to-toe. Russo kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Rebounded by Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer over to Nelson. Nelson right baseline. Puts up an 8-foot shot. Good. On the right baseline is Zach Nelson. 4-point Panther lead. Biggest lead of the night for either team. Across the timeline now is Bartig. 3:53 left in the first half. Long cross-court pass over to Bartig again on the left wing. Tries to drive inside. Loses the ball. It gets knocked out of his hands by Hurlbert, Gunner, and it goes flying out of bounds. And so inbounding it now to our right is Bartig. Bartig now looking. Now he gets it out to Todd. Todd on the right wing. Thought about the 3, decided against it. Over to Wenzel in the lane. Kicks it back out. 3-ball coming, and that's number 22, Cale Knutson with the 3. 19-18 Panthers. Over to Dre Bauer. Back to Gunner. Gunner Hurlbert now. Bounce pass over to Nelson, right corner. Does a head fake. Now over to Ethan. Ethan on the right baseline. 10-foot shot. No good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. Up and in. Dre Bauer with a nice rebound and putback. 3-point Panther lead. 21-18. 3:12 remaining in the half. Across the timeline now. Whistle and a timeout. Timeout Elk Mound with 3:09 remaining, 21-18. Panthers lead. Thank you to the JKO Auto Body Shop with the car restoration and collision repair. They have a loaner car available while they repair your vehicle. It's the JKO Auto Body Shop, Madison Street, Durand. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store, Durand Fresh Market. Also a Galley Cheese Factory. Hey, guess what? You know that those football parties are coming. Call ahead for meat and cheese trays for those football parties from O'Galley Cheese Factory. They also have pizza for those parties, too. That's Highway 25 at Durand. Also, thank you to the Goodrich Funeral Home, your authorized location for monuments from Lifetime Memorials. Call Goodrich Funeral Home of Durand for more information. And SFB Security Financial Bank, where electronic banking is easy, 212 West Prospect Street, Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to do this, so please thank them. Give them a call, drop them an email, visit their business, and say, hey, you know what, thanks for supporting these broadcasts. The sponsors are the ones that make them happen. All right, as it's inbounded now to Bartig. Bartig across the timeline. Bartig now over to Bartholomew's back in, and now to Bartig. And whistling a foul on Dre Bauer. It's his first team foul. So Russo to inbound it on the far side. Panthers lead 21-18. 2:58 remaining. Inbounded now to Todd. Todd across the timeline to Bartholomew. Bartholomew now over to Todd. Todd now back to Bartholomew. Bartholomew will hand it off to Bartig. Bartig now to Bartholomew, drives inside from the top of the key, up and in. Simon Bauer now brings it back the other way for the Panthers, leading 21-20. Ethan Hurlburt, right corner. Offensive foul on Ethan Hurlburt. And so full court Panther press. And inbounded to Bartig. Bartig now back to Russo. Russo over to Bartig again. Panthers now will retreat back as Bartig comes across the timeline for the Mounders. Panthers lead by 1. Bartig now on the right wing to Russo. Russo now over to Todd. He'll try and drive right baseline. They kick it back outside now. Staying on, they try to drive inside and to draw in the defense. Coming back the other way. 3 ball on the way, and that's by Todd on the right wing. 23-21 Mounders. Over to Bauer. Bauer to Hurlburt now. That's Gunner with the ball. He'll drive inside, puts up the tough shot. Gets the shooter's roll. Gunner Hurlburt split 3 defenders. Driving the lane to tie to 23. Over to Bartig now across the timeline. Bartig will come over to the right wing. Loses control of the ball. Regains control. Gets it back to the outside. Russo now. Russo to Bartholomew on the left wing. Bartholomew will drive inside, stop. Nice bounce pass inside to Todd on the baseline. At the post, shot no good. And rebounded. Wow, they didn't call over the back on that. Well, Hurlburt still managed to get the rebound over to Ethan. Ethan, stop. Shot good on the bomb. A nice play by Hurlburt. He regained control and put the shot back up. Panthers lead by 2. Over to Bartig. Bartig across the timeline now. Nearly had the ball intercepted. Bartholomew comes up with it. Back out to Todd. Todd now top of the key over to Russo on the right wing. Back to Bartholomew at the top of the key. He'll drive inside. Stop. Hesitates. Shot. No good. Overlaid it. Tip. Rebounded by the Mounders. Whistling a foul on Gunnar Hurlburt. That'll be his second. Going to the line for 2 is Todd. Thank you to Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit adventhealth.com for more information. First free throw was good. Sundstrom & Company, it's tax time. Call Sundstrom & Company at 672-4425 and schedule your appointment today. And NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. Please thank our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. First free throw was good. And on the way, second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Anibis. And Bauer now. Simon Bauer will bring it up court. Simon to Dre Bauer. Long cross-court pass to Simon. Simon now over to Nelson in the right corner. Out to Simon. Simon to Hurlbert. Hurlbert over to Dre. Dre now over to Nelson, right corner. 3-ball. Shot's good. Zach Nelson with another 3. He has 10 on the half. 28-24 Panthers. Across the timeline now comes Bartig. Bartig now over to Bartholomew. 16 seconds left. Mounders going for the last shot. Nearly stolen. Simon Bauer does make the steal. After the steal, he keeps it himself. He gets it knocked out of bounds. So a nice recovery, really, to blow the play up by Bartig. But it'll stay Panther ball with 9.9 seconds left. So Simon now to inbound it. Looking. Gets it out over to Ethan. Ethan, 3-ball. Shot off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Mounders. 4 seconds left. Quickly back the other way is number 3, Bartig. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Anibis. We're at halftime as the Panthers lead 28-24. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
Time for the SFB Security Financial Bank and the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency Halftime Show. Brought to you by Security Financial Bank. Secure your future at Security Financial Bank, Durand, River Falls, Eau Claire, Ladysmith, Bloomer, and Black River Falls. And by the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, your independent insurance agent, downtown Durand.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown Auto Owners Insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
ABC News, I'm Lionel Moyes.
The people gave justice to Ahmaud Arbery. Justice for Ahmaud Arbery.
Family attorney Ben Crump reacting after the 3 men convicted in the murder of Ahmaud Arbery were sentenced to life in prison. Travis McMichael and his father Greg were sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. And William Roddy Bryan, who recorded the shooting, was sentenced to life with the possibility of parole, but he must serve 30 years. Arbery's father Marcus expressing gratitude.
And I just want to say thank you to all the people that supported us in this rough time. Y'all been good to us, and y'all stuck by us in this hard journey.
The government has announced 2 contracts to purchase at-home rapid test kits. President Biden vowed to mail 500 million test kits to Americans who request them starting this month, but still no word on exactly when that program will start. A date has been set for President Biden's State of the Union address. This is ABC News.
BC Powder knows life pushes us to the max. Work to the max. Family to the max. It can all mean pain to the max. So BC introduces new BC Max Strength. New BC Max relieves tough headaches and body pain at the speed of powder. Nothing stronger on pain without a prescription. Pain to the max? New BC Max. In a great tasting lemonade flavor.
With the Peloton bike, there's always something new to try. We're adding new music to our artist series, new disciplines like boxing.
Fight your way through. Let's make it count.
So many new workouts to try on and off the bike.
Let's go, Peloton family.
There's always something new to keep you motivated. For a limited time, get a $550 value on the Peloton Bike Plus. $300 off plus free delivery and setup, a $250 value. All access membership separate. Limited time offer until January 9, 2022. Free delivery only available in continental U.S. Terms apply.
Hello, farmers. Join WRDN and me, Chip Flory, host of AgriTalk at the Chippewa Valley Ag Conference on Tuesday, January 18 at CVTC's Energy Education Center in Eau Claire. The conference includes keynote sessions with me and Greg Peterson, one of the Peterson Farm brothers, plus breakout sessions on topics from succession planning, market trends, tax updates, and more. Cost is only $25 per person, and that includes lunch. For more information, visit sfbank.com.
The Marquette Golden Eagles shoot for their second straight Big East victory when they take on the Georgetown Hoyas tonight. I'm Bill Scott with sports. Marquette's 1-3 in the Big East. Georgetown will be playing their first Big East game. Badgers off until Sunday night when they travel to Maryland to take on the Terrapins. Last night, Wisconsin beat Iowa 87-78 to improve to 3-1 in the Big Ten. Johnny Davis led all 5 Badger starters in double figures with 26. Davis now scoring 20 or more points in 6 straight games. That's the longest streak by a Wisconsin player since Alondo Tucker did it in 7 straight in 2007. Green Bay Phoenix men's basketball team forced to cancel games at Oakland tonight and Detroit on Sunday because of COVID-19 issues within the program. Packers wrapping up their final day of practice today will close out the regular season Sunday at Detroit. Devontae Adams can break Jordy Nelson's franchise record for single-season receiving yardage. He needs 21 yards in the contest. What would it mean?
At the end of my 8th season now and just now approaching, getting close to, being able to potentially have a share of that record. So it would mean a lot to be able to eclipse that. I've achieved a lot. So, my entire legacy and, my mental isn't riding on that, but it's definitely an honor to be mentioned with guys like Jordy for sure.
Linebacker Preston Smith can climb another notch on the incentive ladder with a sack on Sunday. That would give him double-digit sacks for the season. Head coach Matt LaFleur.
Preston came in and he was in really good shape, and he just is playing with great effort out there on the field. And it's really paid dividends for our defense, and I think that's why you see the production. It's not rocket science. When you see a guy going out there doing his job and working extremely hard, and you have a talented player, they're typically going to produce.
Bucs will be without guard Drew Holiday for the game at Brooklyn tonight. Holiday entered the league's health and safety protocols on Thursday, and the Hockey Badgers play the first of a 2-game series at home against Ohio State tomorrow night. Phil Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
Prices are soaring from inflation.
Prices are going up.
Crime is climbing in Wisconsin.
In addition to the increasing number of homicides, non-fatal shootings, domestic abuse, reckless driving, and drug overdoses, all high in Milwaukee.
The more Democrats spend,
$3.5 trillion spending plan,
the higher prices soar.
Get ready for sticker shock at the grocery store.
And Democrats still want to defund the police.
To not only defund police, but to abolish police.
Biden and the Democrats destroyed jobs, created more crime, and Democrat government spending is driving up prices. How much more can you afford?
We continually are looking at our cost of living going up.
How much more damage will Democrats do? America's PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising. Paid for by America's PAC and not authorized by any other candidate or committee. AmericasPAC527.com.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
Your hometown auto owner's insurance agents working for you. The Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency, downtown Durand.
Hello, farmers. Join WRDN and me, Chip Flory, host of AgriTalk at the Chippewa Valley Ag Conference on Tuesday, January 18 at CVTC's Energy Education Center in Eau Claire. The conference includes keynote sessions with me and Greg Peterson, one of the Peterson Farm brothers, plus breakout sessions on topics from succession planning, market trends, tax updates, and more. Cost is only $25 per person, and that includes lunch. For more information, visit sfbank.com.
Welcome back to Durand High School halftime, 28-24, Panthers lead. Let's take a look at some scores that are starting to come in on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. At girls basketball at halftime, Prescott now leading Somerset 35-21 earlier tonight on the JV game as well. Elk Mound defeated Durand 53-39. Those are the only scores we have coming in here, at least at the moment, on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. You can always follow the Durand Fresh Market scoreboard, though, at our website at realcountry1430.com and just go to the sports page. And again, the one score that just came in, Prescott leading Somerset at halftime in girls basketball, 35-21. We have second half action coming up here in Durand. It's the Panthers leading over the Mounders 28-24. Second half action coming up. It's Durand Panther boys basketball on WRDN.
You know, our lives are busy, and at times it's hard to seize an opportunity, especially one that's good for us. Eating fresh fruits and vegetables from Durand Fresh Market is simple and good for your health. Strapped for time, Durand Fresh Market has all the ingredients for a healthy meal for your family that can be prepared in under 10 minutes. Today and every day, Durand Fresh Market is filled with hundreds of healthy options, including locally grown items. Hometown proud, Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bauer Built Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bauer Built Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bauer Built on service.
Welcome back to Durand High School as we get ready for the second half with the Panthers leading 28-24. And thank you to Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, offering Whirlpool appliances along with installation and service. Shaw's Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access downtown Durand. Visit their Facebook page to find out weekly and monthly specials at Endless Summer's Tanning and Fitness's Facebook page. And the Cell Block featuring a soup and salad bar weekdays from 11 to 2. They also have daily specials. That's the Cell Block, downtown Durand. And again, thank you to our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. So the Mounders, to get it to start, they'll be going from right to left in this second half. Inbounded now to Bartig, who'll bring it across the timeline now. Comes over to the top of the key. He'll drive into the lane. Stops. Now kicks it back out. 3-ball from the top of the key is good by Johnson. Well, that's kind of how they started this game. 28-27 Panthers. Over to Drabauer now. Drabauer's pass tipped and intercepted. Back to Russo. Russo will keep it himself. Head fakes, puts up the shot, and good. Quick 5-0 run by the Mounders to start the half, and they lead 29-28. Over to Dre now. Here comes the trap. Dre over to Hurlburt. Hurlburt inside to Ethan. Overthrows it. Goes back to the Mounders. And so inbounded now to Bartig. Bartig now will try to get around Simon Bauer. Keeps moving down slow. Now works off the screen into the lane. Shoves Hurlburt. And they don't call a foul on it, overlays it, and it rims out. And now he gets his own rebound. 3-ball on the way is no good. And Bartig now gets his own rebound inside pass. And that's going to be Johnson. Shot no good. This time rebounded by Dre Bauer. Back over to Hurlburt. That's Gunner. Gunner over to Simon. Simon now to Nelson. Nelson back to Simon. Right wing 3-ball. Shot way short. No good. Rebounded by Russo. Russo back the other way to Bartig. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Dre Bauer. It'll stay Mounder ball. And so inbounding it is Johnson. Inbounds it to Russo. Russo back at center court. Bounce pass now over to Todd. Todd right wing. Todd back to Russo, top of the key. Over to Todd now. Todd bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson top of the key. Mounders lead by 1. Todd still looking over to Russo. Russo now back to Wenzel. Wenzel right wing. Looking for someone inside. No one's there. Now they get it over to Todd. Todd does a head fake. Back to Russo. Russo now over to Wenzel. Wenzel left wing. Wenzel now will try to drive inside. Back to Russo. Russo now back to Wenzel. Wenzel, he'll drive in. Tries to split 2 defenders. Loose ball. And coming up with it is Gunnar Hurlburt. He's going to push it up court. Gets across the timeline. Keeps it himself. Now loses control of it. And it's going to be Dre Bauer will fight for it with Johnson to force the jump. And Dre Bauer forcing the jump, and so it'll go back to the Panthers. All right, so Ethan to inbound it now over to Nelson. Nelson now to Gunner. Gunner, left wing, head fakes, gets trapped. Now back out to Nelson. Nelson top of the key, 15-footer, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Russo. Russo back the other way to Bartig. Bartig quickly back across the timeline for the Mounders. Over to Russo on the left wing. Russo long cross-court pass to Bartig on the right wing. Tries to drive right baseline, can't do it. Loose ball, and it's going to be off of Dre Bauer. And so it'll go back to the Mounders. Mounders leading 29-28, 15-24 remaining in the half. Russo now to inbound it, looking, and gets it inbounded to Wenzel. Wenzel tries to drive in from the wing, can't do it. Back out to Russo on the right wing. Todd now on the left wing. Todd looking for someone. Now he'll come back over to the top of the key. Todd now over to Johnson. Johnson fakes right, goes left, now gets cut off at the baseline. Now kicks it all the way out. 3-ball on the way. Shot's good by Bartig. 32-28, biggest lead for the Mounders this half. And inside to Ethan Hurlburt. Ethan Hurlburt underneath the basket. Count it, and the foul. Foul will be on Johnson. That'll be his third. And going to the line to try to complete the three-point play will be Ethan Hurlburt. Free throw on the way is good. He makes it. And so it's a 1-point Mounder lead now. Full court Panther press over to Russo. Russo back to Bartig. Still not across the timeline. Bartig now will come across the timeline for the Mounders. Down to the top of the key. Over to Wenzel on the left wing. Wenzel inside to Russo. Russo waits. Now shot. Oh, blocked by Ethan Hurlburt. Loose ball, though. Coming up with it is Wenzel. Wenzel, whistle, and a foul on Durand. Foul will be on Dre Bauer. All right, so inbounding it will be Bartig to our left. Inbounds it quickly to Wenzel. Wenzel in the lane. Waits, kicks it back out, now over to Russo. 3-ball, shot no good. And tipped, and coming up with it is Wenzel. Wenzel will drive inside, shot no good. Rebounded by Gunnar Hurlburt. Hurlburt back the other way. Bounce pass over to Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer on the left wing. Back to Gunnar, driving into the lane. He gets surrounded. Kicks it to Ethan. Ethan right corner. 3-ball, shot no good. Loose ball, and it's going to be off of Ethan Hurlburt. They're going to call it. So the Mounders will have it, still leading by 1. Inbound it to Bartig. Bartig now will bring it up across the timeline. So Bartig now will work off the screen, comes over to the right wing. Simon Bauer knocks the ball away, but Bartig regains control. Now we get a 3 from the top of the key. Shot no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Nelson, bomb to Ethan. Ethan 2-on-1 break, lays it up and in. Ethan Hurlburt to give the Panthers another lead, back by 1. So across the timeline now comes Bartig. Bartig to the top of the key. Now nearly stolen, but Todd comes up with it. Now on the baseline is Johnson, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Nelson. Nelson over to Dre Bauer across the timeline for the Panthers. And looking for someone. Bauer was either looking for Simon Bauer or Gunnar, and nobody saw it, and it went out of bounds. So it'll be the Mounders' ball. Russo to inbound it to our right. Panthers lead by 1, 33-32, 13-14 left in the half. Inbounded now to Bartig. And he'll come across the timeline for the Mounders. Down to the left wing. Over to Bartholomew, who's back in. Now to Todd. Todd tries to drive inside, can't do it. Bartholomew now will pass it over to Bartig. He fakes the 3. Now he gets trapped in the left corner. He's in a little bit of trouble. Now a 3-ball coming, shot no good. Tip. And coming up with it is Dre Bauer to Nelson. Nelson back over to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer now to Dre. Dre will head fake. Now he gets it over to Nelson. Nelson left baseline, 10-foot shot. Good. Zach Nelson with the shot. 35-32 Panthers. 12:28 remaining in the half. Across the timeline now comes Bartig. Bartig loses the ball. Now an offensive foul. Foul will be on number 3, Bartig. And so now it will be... So it'll be Panther ball. And so coming up to the timeline will be Simon Bauer. Panthers lead by 3. 12:16 left in the half. Over to Ethan. Ethan now to Anibis, who's in long. Cross-court pass to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer will try to drive inside. Kicks it over to Feedy. Feedy left corner. 3-ball. Shot short. No good. Rebounded by Hurlbert. Gunner with the rebound in the lane. Puts up the shot. Whistle and the foul. Foul will be on number 12, Todd. And that'll be his second. Going to line for 2 is Hurlbert. And thank you to the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency. Hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. First free throw on the way is good. Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. Also, Numbers Are Us, Common Sense Bookkeeping, and more. They're a certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor and Daily Money Manager. Give them a call at 672-8093 or visit them online at numbersareus.com. Next free throw is good as Gunner makes them both for the Panthers. 5-point Panther lead. Across the timeline come the Mounders now. Over to Bartholomew. Passes it off to Russo. Russo now to Wenzel. Wenzel right wing. Kicks it back out to Todd. Todd to Bartholomew. He'll try and drive in from the left corner. Into the lane now. Kicks it back out to Todd right wing. 3-ball shot no good. Rebounded by Anibis. Over to Simon Bauer. To Ethan Hurlbert. He'll drive in from the left wing. Over to Gunner. Gunner can't hang on to it. It'll go back to the Mounders now. To Bartig now, and Bartig will bring it up across the timeline. Bartig throws it away. Not expecting it was Wenzel. And so inbounded to Simon Bauer. He'll bring it up across the timeline now for the Panthers. Over to Ethan Hurlbert. Ethan to Gunner. Gunner now left wing, travel. And so inbounded now to Bartig. Bartig across the timeline. Over to Wenzel. Wenzel on the left wing. Wenzel now kicks it back out to Bartig. Inside pass to Wenzel. Wenzel puts up the shot on the right baseline. No good. Rebounded by Gunner Hurlbert. He'll get the pass back to Ethan. Ethan now across the timeline. Ethan's pass knocked away by Russo, but Ethan will come back up with it. And so Ethan now bounce pass over to Simon Bauer. Bounce pass to Gunner. Gunner now inside to Anibis. Oh, he can't hang on to it. He kicks it back out to Ethan. 3-ball from the wing. Shot no good. Rebounded by Feedy. Shot blocked. And a loose ball, and Feedy comes up with it. Over to Anibis. Anibis into the lane. Puts up a high shot off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Mounders. And foul on Ethan Hurlbert. So Russo to inbound it to our right. Panthers lead 37-32, 10:26 remaining. Nelson and Dre Bauer come in. Simon Bauer and Gunner Hurlbert come out for the Panthers. So inbounded now to Bartig. Listening to Durand Panther Boys High School Basketball on WRDN AM Stereo 1430. Durand Mondovi Wabasha. And loose ball, and still a loose ball. Jump ball. Brian Winnikins with you from Durand High School. Again, Panthers leading 37-32. And so inbounding it now will be Russo just to our left. Inbounds it to Bartig. Bartig now. Back to Russo. Russo on the left wing. Russo now over to the top of the key to Bartholomew. He'll try to drive in. Can't do it. And now bounce pass inside to Wenzel. Wenzel puts it up and in. Got behind everybody. Timeout. Timeout. And timeout Elk Mound. Thank you to West Wisconsin Telecom and 24/7. West Wisconsin Telecom building smart fiber optic communities from the ground up. Find out more. Visit wwt.coop. Riverside Grill. Visit Riverside Grill for daily specials like the Friday fish fry, the Saturday prime rib, the Sunday chicken. Riverside Grill.com. downtown Durand. Alcivia Co-op, have Alcivia Co-op small engine center tune up your snowblower before the next heavy snowstorm. That's at Alcivia Co-op. Durand Smokehouse. Visit Durand Smokehouse, Highway 85 Durand. While you're there, ask about the beef and pork bundles. Martin Transport of Mondovi. Visit their website at martin.com for the latest job opportunities. It's better in blue at Martin Transport. Ryan Sports Shop. Visit Ryan Sports Shop for all of your ice fishing supplies. Rods, reels, bait. They even have the bait vending machine, which is pretty cool. Augers and more. That's Ryan Sports Shop, downtown Durand. And Provisions Health, their new clinic is now open on 3rd Avenue West, just across the street from Security Financial Bank. And it's with local provider Nikki Gillis. Had a chance to check out the facility during their open house today. I hope you did too. Visit provisions.health for more information. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN Durand. Thank you so much to all of them. Please thank them for supporting our broadcasts. All right, Panther ball leading by 3, 37-34. Inbounded to Dre Bauer. Bauer now over to Hurlbert. That's Ethan. Ethan will try to drive inside. Now he gets cut off. Bounce pass inside to Anibis. Anibis, under. Lays it. No good. Whistling a foul then on Anibis. So it'll be Mounder ball. And inbounded to Bartig. Panthers lead by 3. Across the timeline now comes Bartig. Bartig now over to Wenzel. Wenzel on the right wing. Into the lane. Kicks it back out to Todd. Back to Wenzel. On the outside. Staying on the outside because they like to heave up the 3. Over to Bartig. Bartig now will try to drive inside. Does a spin move. And jump ball. It'll go back to the Panthers. Ethan Anibis forcing the jump. Gunnar Hurlbert getting ready to come back in. Simon Bauer getting ready to come back in. Anibis will take a seat, and Feedy takes a seat. 9:24 remaining in the game. Panthers lead 37-34. Inbounded to Dre Bauer. So Dre across the timeline to Simon Bauer now. Simon Bauer over to Gunnar Hurlbert. Gunnar now to Dre. Dre inside to Ethan Feedy. Puts up the shot, whistle, and a foul. Foul will be on number 15, Wenzel. And so going to the line to 2 is Ethan Hurlbert. Thank you to the Gurich Funeral Home, serving the Durand area for 5 generations. Find out about pre-planning funeral services online at goodrichfh.com. First free throw is good. SFB, Security Financial Bank. Secure your future with your community bank at Security Financial Bank. Prospect Street, Durand. And Advent Health of Durand. Time to feel whole with Advent Health. Visit their website at adventhealth.com. Next free throw, no good. And coming up with it. And now it's a loose ball. And whistling a foul on Durand. Hurlbert made one of the 2 free throws. Foul will be on number 24, and that's going to be on Ethan Hurlbert, his 3rd. Feedy comes in for Ethan Hurlbert. So inbounding it now will be Russo. Panthers lead by 4, 38-34, 9:02 left in the game. As across the timeline now comes Bartig. Bartig now will pass it off to Johnson. Johnson on the right wing over to Wenzel. Wenzel tries to drive inside, can't do it. Now he tries to pass this, intercepted by Nelson. Nelson to Dre Bauer. Dre across the timeline to Feedy. Feedy in the right or left corner. Now to Nelson on the right wing. Back over to Dre on the left wing. He'll drive inside. Tries to get it to Hurlbert. Intercepted by Russo. Russo and Nelson one-on-one. Puts up the shot. No good. Whistling a foul. So for Nelson, that's going to be his 2nd and 15 foul. Russo to the line for 2. Thank you to Sundstrom & Company. It's tax time. Call Sundstrom & Company at 672-4425 and schedule your appointment today. NTech, your premier communications and entertainment provider, Durand. First free throw is no good. And Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, your Whirlpool appliance dealer, along with installation and service. That's Shaw's LP Gas and Appliance, downtown Durand. Next free throw by Russo on the way is good. So 38-35, Panthers, 8:26 remaining. Simon Bauer to bring it up across the timeline now over to Dre Bauer. Dre Now's pass is tipped, and it's going to be Russo, but then Dre Bauer gets the loose ball. Russo's really blowing up that's that 1-3-1 deal, and pass is tipped again. But this time Simon Bauer comes up with it on the wing. Timeout Simon Bauer. He was in trouble. He knew it, so he called a timeout. Good call. Panthers keep the ball. Thank you to Prime Realty of Durand. Visit their website at primerealtymidwest.com. Prime Realty, they are the area's #1 home seller. Adams Super Service, your Napa Gold Car Care Center downtown Durand, offering complete auto service and offering shuttle service and loaner vehicles while they fix your vehicle. Endless Summer Fitness and Tanning with around-the-clock fitness and tanning access Durand. Visit their Facebook page to find out about weekly and monthly specials from Endless Summer Tanning and Fitness. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to do this. It's as simple as that. Our sponsors make our radio and our video broadcasts possible. Give them a phone call, drop them an email, visit their business and tell them thank you for supporting these broadcasts. All right, we're all done. And so now to inbound it will be Simon Bauer to our right. Panthers lead by 3, 8:05 left in the game. Bauer now will get it to Nelson at center court. Nelson now to Simon. Simon now to Gunner. Gunner will try to drive inside over to Dre Bauer. 3-ball on the way, shot no good. And rebounded by the Mounders. Coming back the other way is Bartik. Bartik keeps it himself into the lane, puts up a high shot off the glass. Good. 1 point Panther lead now. Over to Gunner. Gunner drives in from the left wing, puts it up, and does not get the shooter's roll. Rebounded by the Mounders. Bartholomew with the rebound, back to Bartik. Bartik across the timeline now to Russo. Russo to Bartik at the top of the key. Now over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew now back around the horn we go. And now driving inside is Johnson. Johnson gets into the lane. He's in trouble. He'll kick it back out. Now here comes the three. Nope, they didn't do the three. Wow, I'm surprised by that. Johnson now does a spin move into the lane. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded by Gunnar Hurlberg. Over to Dre Bauer. To Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer now to Feedy. Feedy. Oh, he could try to throw it back. Loose ball. And Simon Bauer comes up with it. Gunnar. 3-ball. Shot no good. And it will be rebounded by the Mounders. Over to Bartig now. 6:50 remaining in the game. Still a 1 point Panther lead. Over to Bartholomew. Long cross-court pass now to Bartig. And Simon Bauer steals the ball. It's theft by Simon Bauer. He just stole it. Call the police for theft. Holy cow. Simon Bauer keeps it himself. Tries to drive inside. Whistle and a foul. Going to the line for two will be Simon Bauer. Foul will be on number 3, Bartig. I think he's the one that Simon just kind of said, thank you for the ball. I'm just going to take this from you. So Bauer to the line for 2. Thank you to Cell Block. Visit Cell Block on Fridays for the Fish Fry Fridays with all-day soup and salad bar. First free throw is good. And the Jerry Thompson Insurance Agency. Hometown agents representing you, not individual insurance companies. So the first free throw good. The second free throw good by Bauer. And we get a whistle and a timeout. Panthers lead by 3, 40-37, 6:32 remaining. Timeout Durand. And thank you to Riverland Energy, your Touchstone Energy partner. Also, also thank you to Goodrich Family Funeral Home, as I lose track of my sheets here. Goodrich Family Funeral Home, serving the needs of families in the Durand area. Find out about pre-planning funeral services now online at goodrichfh.com. Also, Jerry Barron Sons, featuring dog and pet food from Nutrisource and Diamond, located by Annabeth Silo, Highway 25, Durand. Bauer Bill Tire, let Bauer Bill take care of all of your automotive needs under one roof. Call them for an appointment today at 672-8300 or find them online at BauerBill.com. The Cottage, from floral arrangements to gifts for mom. Valentine's Day just around the corner. It's The Cottage, downtown Durand. Please thank all of our sponsors. They make our broadcast possible here on WRDN. So the timeout is done. Panthers lead by 3, 40-37. And so now inbounding it will be Russo. He'll inbound it to Bartig. Bartig across the timeline. Over to Johnson. Johnson back to Bartig. Bartig now, whoa, look out. Whistle and a foul will be on Bauer. That's on Simon Bauer. And so Russo now to inbound it just in front of us. Russo now over to Johnson. Johnson across the timeline. Johnson now over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew back to Todd. Todd top of the key to Russo. Russo left wing. He'll try to drive inside. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on Ethan Hurlburt. That's his fourth. And going to the line now for the 1-and-1 is Russo. Taken to the JKO Auto Body Shop with car restoration and collision repair. They also have a loaner car while they repair your vehicle. It's the JKO Auto Body and Rod Shop, Madison Street, Durand. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. Durand Fresh Market, downtown Durand. First free throw is good. And he makes them both to make it a 1-point Panther lead, 40-39. And to Bauer now. Trey Bauer to Hurlburt. Hurlburt now inside pass to Ethan Hurlburt. Oh, gutter to Ethan up and in. Ethan got behind the zone. Back to a 3-point Panther lead. And so now over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew on the wing. Inside pass over to Bartig. Fakes, does a head fake, puts up a shot. No good. Tipped out. And Nelson comes up with it. Nelson will hang on to it. Puts up the shot off the glass. Good. Zach Nelson having a pretty nice night. 14 on the night for the Panthers. Back the other way come the Mounders. Panthers up 44-39. Over to Russo now. Russo top of the key. 5:20 left in the game. Russo now over to Canute, or check that Bartholomew. Back to Todd. Todd to Russo. Russo to Bartholomew at the top of the key to Russo on the right wing. Long cross-court pass back to Bartholomew. Now into the corner. And back out is Bartig. Here comes a three-ball. Shot's no good. And loose ball, and coming up with it is Simon Bauer with an assist from Nelson. Over to Ethan. Ethan back to Dre Bauer. Bounce pass to Simon. Simon back at center court. Bounce pass over to Gunner. Gunner left wing. Tries to drive inside. Gets cut off. Dre Bauer comes up with the loose ball. Now to Dre. Dre over to Gunner now on the left wing. Inside pass to Nelson. Nelson up and in. Once again, Nelson cutting in. And he gets the pass. A nice pass from Gunner Hurlburt. 46-39 Panthers. Across the timeline now comes Bartholomew. Bartholomew now into the corner. Over to Russo. Russo in the corner now. Kicks it back out now to Bartholomew. Over to Johnson in the right corner. Or check that's Bartig. Bartig now kicks it back out. Three ball on the way. Shot no good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer across the timeline. Over to Nelson. Nelson squares up. Three ball. Shot no good. It goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Mounders. Panthers lead 46-39. 3:56 remaining in the game. And so now Russo to inbound it for Elk Mound. And he'll inbound it now to Bartig. Bartig will come across the timeline. Bartig across the timeline. Works off the screen, or tries to work off the screen. He's on the right, or left wing rather. Now passes it off to Bartholomew. He'll drive into the lane. Bounce pass inside. Wenzel's in trouble. And now he's still in trouble. Now he'll try to put up a shot. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on, I think it's Bauer, Dre Bauer with the foul. So to the line for two is Wenzel. And first free throw was good. Thank you to the O'Galley Cheese Factory. Call ahead for meat and cheese trays for your football playoff parties. You bet. Call O'Galley Cheese Factory ahead, and they'll have that all set up for you. Highway 25 Durand. Next free throw, no good. And Bauer now with the ball as some were claiming over the back, and then another foul ball stolen on the interception. That is Bartholomew. 46-40 Panthers. Quickly back the other way now comes Wenzel. Wenzel over to Bartholomew. 3:17 left in the game. Over to Johnson now. Johnson right wing. Kicks it back out to the top of the key over to Bartholomew. Bartholomew now out to Bartig. Bartig long cross-court pass now. Over to Johnson. Drives left baseline. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Ethan Hurlbert. Coming up with it is Nelson. Nelson, 2-on-1 break. Stop. Shot under. Lays it. No good. Loose ball. Loose ball. And still coming up with it is Ethan Hurlbert. Over to Dre Bauer now. To Simon Bauer. Here comes the trap. Now to Dre Bauer now. Dre Bauer to Simon Bauer. Simon Bauer splits the defenders to Nelson now. Nelson right wing over to Hurlbert. Hurlbert left wing drives inside, puts up the shot. High off the glass and in. Tough shot by Gunnar Hurlbert. Now an 8-point Panther lead. Back the other way now comes Bartholomew. Bartholomew over to Johnson. Johnson top of the key. Now off to Wenzel. Wenzel long cross-court pass over to Johnson. Johnson, he'll try to drive right baseline. Can't do it. He gets trapped. He has to pass off to Wenzel. Wenzel kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way from the left wing. Shot no good. Rebounded by Dre Bauer. Dre Bauer over to Zach Bauer, or to Simon Bauer, rather. Cross-court or across the timeline to Dre Bauer. Here comes the trap. Over to Simon now. Simon to Gunnar. Gunnar bounce pass to Nelson. Nelson back to center court to Simon. Simon to Ethan Hurlbert. Back to Simon at center court. Under 2 minutes remaining. Long cross-court pass to Ethan. Ethan to Simon. Simon to Ethan. Whistle and a foul. Foul will be on number 3. Bartig, his third. Still Panther ball. Minute 40 remaining in the game. Panthers lead 48-40. Yeah, it's not bonus yet. Next foul will be the bonus. Hurlbert to inbound, Ethan to inbound it to Nelson. Nelson to Gunnar. Gunnar keeps it himself into the lane. Over to Nelson. Nelson right baseline. Shots blocked. Blocked by Wenzel. Wenzel comes up with it. Mounders come back the other way now. Over to Bartig. Bartig loses control of the ball with Simon Bauer, but he regains control. Now over to Wenzel. Minute 19 remain. Stolen by Simon Bauer. He steals it again. Puts it up and in. Simon Bauer. Wow. And he nearly stole it again. And so Panthers lead by 10. It'll stay Panther ball. And so inbounding it now will be Bartholomew. Right in front of us. As the Mounders keep it. And back to Bartholomew. Bartholomew now fakes right, goes left, drive inside. Now he has to kick it back. Nope, puts up the shot. No good. Crash in the grass as Wenzel whistling a foul. Under a minute remaining. 10-point Panther lead. Foul will be on Simon Bauer. So Wenzel to the line for 2. Free throw on the way. No good off the back of the rim. Or he was only on for the bonus, rather, the 1-and-1 bonus. Over to Simon Bauer, now to Ethan Hurlbert. 53 seconds remaining. And foul on Russo with the reach. His first. Going to the line for the 1-and-1 now will be Ethan Hurlbert. Yeah, here we go with the free throws. Coming up, our Bauer-Built Panther post-game show. We'll have scores from around the area on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Hope to talk with Coach Radetsky as well. First free throw on the way, no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Whistling a foul. Foul will be on number 20, and that's Bartholomew. Again, we'll have our Bauer-Built Panther postgame show. Scores on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Talk with Coach Radetsky, and we'll preview some of our games next week. Oh, a lane violation they didn't call on Russo. No one called the lane violation on Russo. That was amazing. 3-ball the other way. Shot no good. And a loose ball, and Todd puts up a shot, whistling a foul. 40 seconds remaining. Panthers still up by 10. Fouls on Gunnar. It's his third. And so now going to the line for 2 will be Todd with the double bonus for the Mounders. First free throw on the way, no good. Boy, both teams have really left a lot of points at the charity stripe. Next free throw on the way is good by Todd. So, full court Panther press, and pass intercepted by Russo. Russo manages to get it back off to Bartig. 33 seconds remaining. Bartig now will keep it himself. He'll drive inside, kicks it back out. 3-ball on the way. Shot no good. Tip. Rebounded by Nelson. Nelson gets mugged. And he'll go to the line now for the 1-and-1. Foul will be on Bartholomew. That'll be his fourth. So Nelson now to the line for the 1-and-1. Got to make this front end. And free throw on the way is good. No, that's the first one. That front end so important because it gives you the shot at the other one. Back to a 10-point Panther lead. Next free throw on the way. Gets the shooter's roll. And Nelson with 18. Back the other way now comes Bartig. Bartig now over to Wenzel. Wenzel, 3-ball by Wenzel from the corner, but it may be too little too late. 12 seconds remaining, whistling a foul. Panthers still lead 52-44. Foul will be on Bartig, his fourth. 11 seconds remaining. So Simon Bauer now to the line for the double bonus. First free throw on the way is no good. Ooh, we made it way short. Next free throw on the way. He makes it. All right. Parker Tron coming in for Simon Bauer. He's got 8 on the night. And so now 53-44 Panthers. Quickly back the other way now comes Bartig. 8 seconds remaining. He'll keep it himself. Lays it up and good. 2-1. You don't even have to draw it out, and that's the game. Panthers win tonight 53-46. And coming up, we have our Bowerville Panther post-game show being brought to you by Bowerville Tire and Service, Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire. It's Durand Panther boys basketball here on WRDN.
Thank you for listening to tonight's Durand Panther Sports broadcast on WRDN. Time now for the Bowerbuilt Panther post-game show, brought to you by Bowerbuilt Tire and Service, with locations in Durand and Mall Drive, Eau Claire.
When your reputation is on the line, go to the Midwest leader, Bowerbuilt Tire and Service, for all your tire and service repair needs. They've been supplying cars, SUVs, light and medium truck tires, as well as farm tires since 1944. Plus, they've built their reputation on services such as alignments, brakes, and suspension work that will exceed your expectations. Stop in today at Bowerbuilt Tire and Service on Mall Drive in Eau Claire and in Durand. Bowerbuilt, built on service.
Welcome back to Durand High School, where tonight the Durand Panthers win 53-46 over Elk Mound tonight. And let's run down scoring for tonight for Durand. Leading the way, Zach Nelson with 18. Ethan Hurlbert had 13. Simon Bauer had 8. Gunnar Hurlbert had 6, and Ethan Feedy had 2. With the win, Panthers move to 4-0 in the Dunn St. Croix. Will remain in first place, 7-2 overall. Meanwhile, for the Mounders tonight, leading the way was Caden Russo with 9. Brex Todd and Samuel Wenzel both had 8. Ryan Bartig had 7. Ethan Johnson had 6. And Caleb Knutson had 6. With the loss, the Panthers, or the Mounders rather, fall to 7-4 overall and 2-2 in the Dunn St. Croix. Hard-fought game by both these teams tonight. And again, the Mounders, you live by the 3, you can die by the 3, and the 3-point shots really kind of dried up, especially in that second half, and that allowed the Panthers to end up winning that game, or winning the game tonight as, again, they win it 53-46. And coming up, we'll also be chatting. We hope to chat here with Durand head coach Justin Rodetsky as well. And we'll also be running down some scores tonight as well on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store, will be doing that. And we'll also be running down our schedule for next week as well. That all coming up here on our Bauer Built Panther post-game show. And again, our final score tonight, Panthers winning tonight by a score of 53-46. Again, 53-46 tonight for the Panthers. And coming up, we're going to run down some scores as well on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. We'll do that here coming up. You're listening to Durand Panther boys basketball here on WRDN. Welcome back to Durand High School, where tonight the Panthers win by a score of 53-46. And for those of you listening to our radio broadcast, yes, we did have a drop in our signal there. Apologize for that, as Durand wins it tonight again by a score of 53-46 over Elk Mound. And let's run down scores as well from around the area, as it was Melrose Mindoro defeating Gilmanton by a score of 65-39. Again, Melrose Mindoro over Gilmanton tonight. Let's see if we got some other scores here coming down the line. Let's see. It was Prescott over Somerset, 61-52. And looks like those are the only scores that we have here at the moment on our Durand Fresh Market scoreboard. Durand Fresh Market, your hometown grocery store. From our JV game earlier tonight, Elk Mound won that game 53-39. Hope to have a chance to talk with Coach Rodetsky here coming up, as I do see some of the team members here coming out. Let's run down what's going to be happening here coming up over the next week as well. Next week on the 11th, we'll have the girls. They will be taking on Glenwood City here at Durand High School. We'll have that game for you here on WRDN with the Advent Health Panther preview at about 7 and tip-off at 7:15. Then it's on the 13th. The boys, they travel to Elmwood Plum City. That game to be held in Elmwood, and we'll have that game for you as well. On the 14th, the girls are going to be at Mondovi, and they'll be coming over, and we got Coach on his way over, I think. Yep, he's coming up, and so we'll get him in here real quick. All right, so Coach is going to come over. And also next week, the boys are at Luther on Saturday as well. So that's what's happening here next week with the Durand, Arkansas School District. All right, so Coach Rodetsky coming over, as we're going to talk with him now a little bit. Coach, that's a pretty physical game.
Yeah, it was. I'm really proud of our guys on how they played defensively and really pushed through screens, anticipated those screens, and worked through them. We worked a lot on it all week, and man, those guys did a great job defensively. I was real proud on how we played.
Okay, so I mean, in the beginning, beginning of the first half, Elk Mound was making the threes, but lived by the three when it went cold on them. And was that because of the defense?
I think so. I think we really worked the legs out of them. They had to work and work and work. There was a long possessions on defense. Where our guys, usually we break down, right? Or not us, but any team, would break down after a long defensive possession. And I thought, our guys did really good contesting everything still in those long possessions, made it tough for them, and that wore on them all game long. And, you could maybe say the same for our shooting percentage too, that it wore on us a little bit too when we were coming down and trying to knock some. We got a lot of open three looks, and it's not that we shot a very good percentage there, but we rebounded well then too. We got some second opportunities, third opportunities, and I thought the guys did a really good job rebounding.
Zach Nelson had 18, and I'll tell you what, a lot of those points were getting behind that zone and just from that ball movement, and he would be an open cutter.
Yep, and I'll tell you, there's a couple of our guys and what we do offensively that they're setting back screens on those wings in that 1-3-1, and they don't get any credit for those screens, but Zach got a whole bunch of points off it, and our guys know that, and they thank those guys. There's a couple possessions there. Simon Bauer had a really good job setting those screens and got guys wide open. So credit to the whole team for those guys getting open on the block.
On that 1-3-1 zone, Caden Russo at times, though, was a one-man wrecking crew. Holy cow.
Yeah, he's a long kid up top, times it real well. He was tough to pass over. And then if they get that tip or steal, he's right there to lead the break and lead the charge. And I really think, he got a couple open layups there, but we did a pretty good job of slowing him up and stopping him if they did get that steal.
Meanwhile, I noticed this late in the game, both teams left a lot of points at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that, again, not that we've been shooting it, lights out from the free throw line, but tired legs from working so hard. Neither team was too deep on their bench tonight. They had one of their freshmen that went down, the really good three-point shooter, went out, so that shortened their bench up even more. So, you can probably look at quite a few tired legs out there shooting free throws at the end.
Well, again, big win tonight. You're still undefeated in the Dunn St. Croix. Huge win against a very tough Elk Mound team. Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
That is Durand head coach Justin Radetsky. Again, final score tonight, the Panthers win it 53-46. And again, thanks you to Braden for helping out as well on the camera tonight. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And again, our next broadcast will be coming up next week. On the 11th, as the Durand Panther girls, they will be taking on Glenwood City. We'll have that game for you right here on Real Country 1430 AM, WRDN, and also we'll have it on the Durand, Arkansas School District YouTube channel as well, and on Channel 99. I'm Brian Winnikins. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Have a great evening.